Welcome to Standard Chartered India Money Insights, a podcast series that brings you topical insights and local perspectives on India's markets from the experts.
Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of the India Market Outlook 2026 mini podcast series. I'm Vinay Joseph, the host for the podcast, and today we will discuss our macro views for 2026. Now on growth, we expect India's real GDP growth to become more broad-based in 2026. The decisive fiscal and monetary policy support is likely to trigger a consumption-led growth recovery. This will help improve domestic demand, and favorable policy would result in an upturn in credit offtake and capacity utilization amid strong corporate and financial sector balance sheets, driving a revival in private capex even as public capex spend stays robust. So overall, growth is likely to improve and trend towards 7% in the coming year. Now on inflation, we expect the Consumer Price Index or the CPI to improve from the abnormally low levels of 2025 and trend closer to the RBI's medium-term target of 4%. As inflation normalizes from an abnormally low base, nominal growth is likely to move into double digits in 2026, supporting corporate earnings profitability. Now on policy front, we view fiscal and monetary policy will remain supportive in 2026. The RBI's policy easing measures in 2025, which includes 125 bips of repo rate cuts, over 10 trillion of liquidity injection, and regulatory relaxation, are likely to result in benign liquidity conditions. On the fiscal front, the government's targeted consolidation over the coming years is likely to be a lower drag on growth. Coupled with income tax cuts of 0.3% and GST rate cuts of another 0.6% of GDP, this will trigger a decisive upward shift in growth expectations through a consumption-led recovery, resulting in positive upgrades and surprises in the coming year. Now, risk to our macro outlook is two-front. One, clearly on the global side, the high trade tariffs and global trade disruption would likely impact growth in India, and if we get a delayed growth recovery. That's all for this podcast. Stay tuned for the next episodes where we will discuss our key asset class view. If you like a copy of our report titled Ride the Recovery Wave, please reach out to your relationship manager, or you could find it on our website or on SC Invex. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered India Money Insights. Stay tuned for the latest updates and market trends by subscribing to our podcast. For more information, reach out to your Standard Chartered Relationship Manager or visit www.sc.com/in.